This is Dr. Uranius Brown. Together with my team of international scientists, I will be scouring the globe to bring you the scientific facts of major stories that are happening around the world. Throughout the universe, our underground laboratory features state-of-the-art technology, all to help us reveal the incoming doom. This is Dr. Uranius Brown. I have come across an extremely serious story and have put my hard science to work to bring you the facts on what is going on with this fake snow rumored to be following all over the United States. Living in Canada, of course, driving home the other night, I noticed the snow was very, very high, a little bit higher than normal. So I went out to my washroom and collected some snow from the top of the roof. Brought it inside to do some further analysis with it, as you can see right here. I was able to take a blowtorch and burn the snow, and as you can see here, the snow blackened. And this is very, very troubling. In fact, I had to consult some of the great minds that were out there and to determine if something more sinister wasn't happening. And I think, indeed, looking at the $100 bill in the United States, I've been examining this for quite a few decades now, and I used to think this was water coming down on New York City, but now I believe it is the fake snow, and that the powers that be have known about this for a long time and have put it in messages secret encoding. Now, for the reasons why this snow has come about, I think we have to look to global warming and what are the major causes of global warming. You can see here clearly global warming is a serious problem, as the planet here is starting to flame up and cause all this melt to happen, right? And it's very, very serious. So my team of scientists went out to find out what was the root cause of this global warming. And what we found clearly here is that the polar bears here in the Antarctic are causing this global warming, because they have switched from just eating regular raw meat to now having cooked penguins. And as you can see, they're drinking lots of beer. They have access to all kinds of smartphones and electronics, and they are the root cause of this global warming. And one of the things that we found out is that the polar bears were creating these iceberg-type submarines, and what they did is they really started to like the warm temperatures, and they wanted to get down further south. They, took their submarines and got to warmer climes where they're enjoying themselves. You can see them here in Egypt. It's clear the polar bears are causing all this global warming here, and you can see the results of it here as things are just starting to melt with the extreme rapid temperature increase here. You must think of the planet, of course, like a giant ice cream cone, and that as the global warming occurs, the planet starts to drip down here, as you can see, and that is what's happening right now. Now, some people are arguing, other scientists who I won't even dignify with a response here, that it's the traditional cone that holds up our planet. I don't believe that for a moment. I've always been a candy cone advocate. My hard science has led me to believe. Now, some people will say that this global warming is not happening, that it's all a hoax, and all I have to say is you can see right here clearly, if you look at the swimwear that women would wear back in the 1890s, and you compare it to what they're wearing today, we could say that most men are much happier being born around this time, but it is not good for the planet. Of course, people have been asking me over and over again, Dr. Brown, what can we do about it? How can we stop this global warming onslaught that is occurring? I came up with some very good theories. My first proposal to the world of scientists was to put a giant umbrella over the Earth in order to shield it from the sun and prevent the warm sun rays from penetrating the Earth. They didn't like that idea. I gave them a second idea, though. I thought that if we put the Earth in a bathtub full of ice and we kept it refrigerated and put fans around it, then we could help cool the planet. And they didn't like that idea either. You know, and I think they're just jealous of the brilliance of my ideas. Instead, they came up with this idea that they didn't want the world to know, that they were going to do it all in secrecy. So what they did was they put out these giant refrigerators all over the world, and people, of course, walking by were cooled down in the hot temperature and saw the food and figured, well, it's just somebody who left their fridge open, but this is all part of their plan to help cool the planet. As you can see here, they mesmerize young men with all the beer, but really they're trying to cool the planet here. And they got very desperate. They built an igloo here out of refrigerators, and of course that didn't work very well. Then they have these giant warehouses that are full of all these high-powered fans to help push the cool air around. And they put these giant fans right downtown in city centers, and people just come across them and they look at them and they say, well, it's just a fan. Somebody just left a fan. But this is no ordinary fan. It's a giant fan, and it's there to cool the planet, but they don't want you to know about it. This, of course, now brings us all to the fake snow itself. And the reason why that they had to bring out some sort of snow was so that people didn't notice what was going on. They had to come up with a fake variant of snow that would be resistant to the sun, be resistant to things like fire. So they came up with this fake snow, and as you can see, it looks very much like regular snow. In fact, you can buy the snow if you go to the store. You can find it. They sell it as instant snow. It works pretty quickly. You just add water, a few drops of water, shake it up. You can make it. You can bake it. Very, very simple. Just mix it up in a bowl, and you know it kind of tastes like porridge once you have it. So they made these giant factories, these fake snow producing machines to produce enough snow to cover the planet, which is quite a bit. They've got them all over the world now, and our hard science has been able to prove that they've been spraying this stuff again and again. They usually come out at night and they spray this stuff all over the world to convince the people that are out there that the snow is real and that winter is still here and that the planet is not going through a complete meltdown. As you can see here, clearly they're using these high-powered machines to push this snow. They sneak out when nobody's looking, and they put it in city centers. They put it on homes. They come out with these giant trucks, and they blow it all over the place. And everyone is fooled because they wake up and they come outside and they think it's real snow. And sometimes, you know, they put a little bit too much of it out there, right? And you can see people having to dig their way out here. The animals, they're not stupid, right? They could see what this snow is. You could take the dogs, for instance, and they know that it's not real snow, right? If you see the cats, for instance, this cat here knows. It knows instantly that it is not in real snow, and it freezes up. It doesn't know what to do because it's not in its element. The bigger cats, like the tigers, get angry with this fake snow. They try to rip it down and expose it for what it is. As you can see, the polar bears that are still in the Antarctic now are trying to get away from the snow. They can smell it. They know it's not real. They're trying to shield themselves from it. I put my dog out the other day, and he came back, and this fake snow was taking over his body. This is very, very serious, because there are nanotechnology, nanobots within the snow that are causing all this to happen. I was able to take some of this fake snow and analyze it under a microscope, and I was absolutely astounded with what I found. As you can see here, clearly nanobots within the snow particles that are manipulating everything that's going on here. And these nanobots will get into your bloodstream and pinch on your red blood cells and cause you to believe that the snow is real. They have all kinds of these nanobots. They've been developing them for years. Aqua nanos, armor nanos, propagator nanos, devours, high-speed nanos. They're all over the place, and they're in your bloodstream if you get into this fake snow. As you can see here, the the animals that get caught in this fake snow, thinking that it's real, die quickly. And you can see not just crows, but polar bears, right? And you can see here a sheep who thought he'd be different from the herd and stray out and prove to everybody that the snow was fake. Well, look what happened to him, right? And it teaches you should never break from the herd and always stay with the other sheeple. Of course, here this lady and her fox were consumed by the fake snow. People who stay out too long become frozen in this fake snow, and then things become very dangerous, right? As you can see here, these people were out enjoying a barbecue, and look what happened to them. They got caught by the fake snow, and it was game over, alright? And I'm trying to warn people now, little children waiting at bus stops, if this fake snow gets on you, it's over with, right? You're going to come back as some sort of fake snow zombie. This is an extremely serious problem here. People are being caught out in this fake snow all the time, just doing their average day sort of activities and getting frozen in the middle of an act, right? And we've seen it time and time again that innocent people who are out just enjoying the snow are getting caught by this fake snow, and then the fake snow turns them into dangerous snow monsters that could come after you and make you into a snow monster as well. And there's also snow sharks that are coming alive with this fake snow. It's a serious problem. You have to avoid the snow. Do not eat the snow. Do not touch the snow. If you get the snow on yourself, you have to clear out the snow right away. Strip off all your clothing. Do not play with the snow. This lady here thinks that this snow sculpture is completely safe, but this is fake snow. It's an extremely dangerous situation that she's in. These two girls here, caught in the fake snow, I was able to rescue them in time and get off all their clothing and take the fake snow and use my body heat to save their lives. This lady here too, as well. Serious problem. We've got another one here. This lady, as you can see, clearly out in the fake snow. Somebody needs to come and remove the snow quickly from her body here and give her some sort of warmth in the area that the snow has affected. It's a very serious problem. This girl, you could see it was too late. She was already being consumed by the fake snow. And there's many examples of this, of course. As you can see here too, this guy, too late. He thought he could sit out in the snow and nothing would happen, but clearly it happened, right? If you look at this guy here, clearly he believes that he can go out and brave the fake snow and clear it with his snow removal machine in the nude. And I used to do this all the time. I definitely do not recommend it now. I mean, you'd be foolish. As you can see now, here's me clearing my driveway with, I'm wearing full fake snow armor now, because I'm not taking any chances, and nor should you, right? You know, and if you happen to find somebody out there who's been affected by the fake snow, the only thing you can do is strip them down, get them naked, heat them up, right? And clear all that fake snow from their body. And as we can see, it's happening over and over again. Innocent people out there enjoying the snow. Look at this child here. A child just playing in his yard, doesn't realize the fake snow is coming. Right? It's coming, and that's why the snowmen, the fake snowmen, are extremely dangerous. They like to prey on children, and you can see here clearly a child being devoured by a fake snowman. This is extremely dangerous. And the fake snow, as well, has a way of finding its way back to your home. As you can see here, it likes to climb up on vehicles, right? And here's another example. The fake snow climbing up onto this vehicle, unsuspecting the driver and his family have no idea what is coming back home with them. They bring it back home, they think, well, it's a nice sculpture. I'll, take photos of my family. But then it's too late. They all get consumed. They turn into snow zombies, fake snow zombies, the worst type of zombies that are out there. There's really nothing else you can do. I told these girls here the best thing that they could do is just strip down for me. I would expect them, make sure that there's no fake snow on them, and I was able to save their lives, right? So this fake snow stuff is very, very serious, and I think you should all be extremely alarmed about what's going on.